Hi, hello, I'm Abby, and this is Baked Takes with Abby. Today we're making a cream pie. We're making a coconut cream pie, actually. It is the day before Thanksgiving. It's very early in the morning. I'm in Missoula. I'm heading to Billings. So, I don't know what I'm doing, and normally I text my dad, but I'm making this cream pie because it's my dad's favorite. And I didn't get to come to Thanksgiving last year, so I wanted to do something special this year and make a coconut cream pie. So I kind of found a recipe online, and it told me I needed 3 cups of half and half. Well, I got a pint. Apparently that's 2 cups. But I have cold milk, so that's good. We have coconut flakes. You should probably turn on the oven because we're gonna toast those for the top. We've got Jello coconut cream. We've got Jello coconut cream mix. And so allegedly, I'm supposed to mix the cold so we've got a shortbread 9-inch cake pie thing, and then I think we're supposed to do the coconut cream. We'll whisk it for 5 minutes, and then we'll put it in here. We'll put it in the fridge. We'll fill our cream pie, and then we'll put it in the fridge, and then when we're done, well, when it's hard, so when our cream pie gets hard, we then put on the Cool Whip. No, it's not Cool Whip. It's just like, And then we'll put on our coconut and we'll sprinkle it on. And that's a coconut cream pie. We'll get to banana, but I don't want to do that one in tandem with my father, Okay, let's get this going. We have our bowl, we have our half and half, and we have our pudding mixes. So this week, in the last week or so, a lot has been going on. The Congress have voted to release the Epstein files, and then allegedly, here's the thing. I'm at the point where, yes, I do sound crazy when I'm talking about all this kind of shit, but I'm not. So, allegedly, President Trump signed the bill into law. But see, the one thing about our president is that he loves a good photo op. And we didn't see him sign this one, which I have felt lends credence to the idea that maybe he just didn't. And then when 30 days is up, they're gonna be like, honestly, he just has to wait until the American people would be so pissed. Anyway, so the Epstein files came out. Or no, they're supposed to be coming out. Then we found out that, like... Okay, guys. This movie came out, and it's called The Age of Disclosure. I've been excited about this since I first heard about it. It premiered at South by Southwest this year. Okay, so we have all our pudding stuff in there. And now we're just gonna put all of that in there. Is that the money shot? Anyways, so we talked about the Epstein file. Now we're talking about Age of Disclosure. Now I whisk, take whisks. So this movie, Age of Disclosure, there's 34 government officials who worked on, who have been in the know as it pertains to UAPs, UFOs, intelligent life in the universe, and, you know, because aliens are real, and basically, in this movie, I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen clips. I've heard him talk. You know why all the photos of UFOs are blurry? Because it's like there's a space-time bubble that they're in. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's not. Because here's the thing. If our president has been going on the news claiming that this Epstein thing is a hoax, imagine what the government has been doing for the last 80 years as it pertains to life beyond our planet. Like, I've always said that aliens are a PR nightmare. And it's true. Like, how do you disclose to the globe that we're really not alone out there, and that there are like multiple species? And you think about the faith factor of it. But I've heard congressman say, he's like, I believe in Jesus and or God or whatever. I don't know his exact phrasing, but he's like, do you really think we're the best that God has done? And frankly, he's got a point. So yeah, I mean, like, think about all the things that people have been like, it's a hoax. Dude, the government has funded Hollywood films to help discredit the idea. There's a reason why you sound insane when you're like defending aliens, is because it's like the Manhattan Project. If you would have said back then, you're like, no, the government is working on this thing that's like, you know? It's like a whole new type of warfare. And people are like, nah, are you crazy? But like, that's what's going on. Is all these countries are trying to reverse engineer alien crafts for, it's like getting to the moon, but it's like reverse getting to the moon. It's like, Also, like, how the fuck do you think that people travel in space? Dude, this is chunky, and I don't think it's supposed to be chunky. So, I mean, I don't have all the facts with me right now because it's early and I'm making a cream pie in my lingerie t-shirt. Check this out. Cream pie attire. You know what's funny? No matter what I say about cream pie, like as wholesome as it is, it's like you can't be wholesome when you're talking about cream pie. Back to aliens. So, I think it's funny that like Epstein and I also find it interesting, and this is a fair point because it's November now, and this stuff came out around this time last year too. I wonder. Okay. So, you know how everything kind of comes from somewhere? There's like a little bit of truth in a lot of things. So I know Santa's not real. But like, what if some of the lore that came along with Santa was inspired, like aliens? Dude, it just bums me out that like talking about like quantum physics and how possibly to explain things that defy our known physics makes you sound insane. However, you need like such like a lot, you need so much knowledge to understand quantum physics and like astrophysicists, statistics, and shit like that. You see this, guys? We're gonna get in the big one. Ready? Oh, fuck me. And, you know, you really, guys, just trust me when I say that there's a lot of different kinds of aliens and they're real, and like the universe is a vast place, and I think that there's a place also where you can talk about faith and aliens and still like get it, you know? I really don't feel like this is supposed to be chunky. Maybe Oh, dude, milk's still good. Milk's still good, guys. I wonder what Bill Cosby meant by pudding pop. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Why is it so chunky? Oh, it's because it's got coconut in it. Dumbass. God damn it, you idiot. No. Let's not be mean to ourselves. Queen. Okay. Now we're gonna So now we're gonna fill our cream pie. Y'all, this actually looks pretty good. God, imagine what I could do with some bananas and a cream pie. So, there's our cream pie. It's kind of stuffed to the brim. So, there's our coconut cream pie. We're gonna put it in the fridge. I needed my tinfoil bow on, I guess. Sorry guys, I look like shit. Okay, am I not gonna... Whatever. So we'll put that in there, and then we'll put the whipped topping on top. And then we'll put the coconut. Look at that. Cream pie filled. Now we're gonna put this in there. And last night we made some cookies, but we're gonna take our coconut flake. It's gonna add some character to it. Also, I don't wanna like make it like. Do you guys like, what's your favorite cream pie? Comment below. So we'll leave that in the fridge for a little bit. And then we'll... So we've got our coconut spread thin. So our coconut is spread thin. We're gonna put that in the oven, and we're gonna grab our cream pie and we're gonna put the topping on. And I'm gonna get a small spatula. Look at that. So anyways, aliens, we're back. I just find it funny that Well, no, okay, back to the Santa thing. Like, what if, like, aliens are part of that lore? You know? Like, something had to be flying in the sky. Small people with funny hats. Like, have we checked the North Pole for aliens? I know that they think, oh my gosh, dude, this is a whole thing. Like, this is where Santa is from space. I mean, the world isn't ready for this shit. What do you guys think so far? How's my creamy little pie? Honest to God, this was super easy. I probably made it longer than it needed to be. Look at that. I'm just gonna start with our untoasted. Just give it a little, so that we can, oh my gosh, did I just lay an egg? We're still waiting for our coconut to toast. You know, we'll probably do like a full podcast episode when the Epstein files come out. So far, it's insane. There's so many things still to come. And I have a lot of opinions. A lot of opinions! Opinions out the wazoo. Not like, that sounds controversial. I've just heard a lot of takes. I like to see all the news. I like to know what other people are consuming. In the event that you have to tell them something different. The truth? Come on, coconut toast. You know Trader Joe's cookie dunkers use coconut? Shit's good. Okay, about like 1 more minute. and it's starting to get toasty. I should put a sheet down so that I don't make a mess. I mean, that ship has already sailed, but I guess you could say it looks like a spaceship. Here's the thing. The word conspiracy theory was made up by the government to discredit people when they found out the truth. Especially about aliens. Because guess what? They're here. They've been here. Just like the elite perverts who run the world. Are they lizard changing aliens? Who knows? They're not. I don't know if I'd go that far. I do think that they have sway in the government, but that's a whole other issue. Ooh, guys, I can see it browning. I'm not gonna show you because that's gonna take up a lot of effort, and you'll see how messy my apartment is. Big update though. We've got our first Friday at the Badlander here in Missoula, Montana. Our dicks are hanging like stockings, which I paint dicks. They're going to be hung up at the bar for the night. Okay, I think I have to take the coconut shit out. I'm gonna bring you guys back a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. It's a little darker than I had hoped, but it's fine. So I'll just... I probably should have let these cool down before I stuck them on there. But, what do you guys think? It's our first coconut cream pie. Anyways, I'm Abby. This is Bake Takes with Abby. See you next time.